Welcome to my channel where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. Recently, while celebrating his boss's birthday, Garba Shehu, former spokesperson of former President Muhammadu Buhari, who still issues statements on his behalf, berated former President Olusegun Obasanjo for attacking every president after him. Garba Shehu, while slamming Obasanjo, praised his principal, Muhammadu Buhari, for leaving the scene after serving 8 years as president of Nigeria, as civilian president of Nigeria, and returning back to his home in Katsina State, and said that Buhari fulfilled his pledge not to interfere in the administration of his successor. Unlike Obasanjo, who Garba Shehu accused of meddlesomeness in the affairs of his successors by openly attacking them, by openly calling for their resignation, that Buhari had quietly left the scene as he promised. Garba Shehu therefore sees that as a virtue, that Buhari has faded out from the scene. Unlike Obasanjo, who he apparently claimed throws his weight around and called to question some of the actions of his successors as president of Nigeria. But the truth of the matter remains that Obasanjo is the best president this country has produced since Nigeria returned to democracy in 1999. And that's the way I have seen it so far. I doubt if there is any president since 1999 who can untie the shoes of President Obasanjo, because Obasanjo knows his onions. He is not somebody who was president and other people were in charge, like Buhari and some others. When Obasanjo was president of Nigeria, you can bet that he was in charge. His brain was sharp and active. And even his commentaries after he left office shows you that this is somebody who knows what he was doing. Go and look at the 3 volumes of his book, My Watch. It was these are the kind of actions that you get from American presidents. After they finish, they settle down, they write memoir about what happened. Has Buhari written anyone? Is he even ready to write anyone, unless some people write it for him? Is he in a position to write a memoir? Can he actually explain what happened in his presidency? Only the other day, Solomon Dalong, former Minister of Information, former Minister of Youth and Sports from Plateau State, said that Buhari was just used to enter presidency to chase away Jonathan. But once he entered there, he was captured by some cabal. Can anybody capture Obasanjo? Did anybody, can you say that anybody could capture Obasanjo when he was president? That there was a cabal dictating to Obasanjo what to do? You can't say that, because Obasanjo was in charge. And that was why, since he left office, his services are being looked for by the African Union, by the United Nations. by several international organizations. At his age, Obasanjo's faculty is as sharp as they come. His services are needed all over the world. Can you say this? Can Garba Shehu, even if Buhari is not interfering in Nigeria's politics, he didn't want to talk about his successors and all. What has he contributed to international peace? Have the United Nations invited him for any program and he go there to deliver a paper? Has he been invited by any African Union, even ECOWAS? Have they found his wisdom as leader worthy of sharing with the rest of humanity? Obasanjo talks because he knows what he was doing. It was Obasanjo that cancelled our debts under his administration with Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala and other bright minds. They eliminated Nigeria's debt overhang. And Buhari and Tinubu, they are all borrowing like there is no tomorrow. And you say Obasanjo should not talk. He knew what he passed through to extricate this country from debt overhang and to wipe away all our debts. And now people that came after him continues to borrow. And they are not even borrowing to develop the nation. They are borrowing and we don't know where they are putting the money inside. And the country is going down the drain. As a patriot, you can't expect Obasanjo not to talk. Obasanjo is not talking for himself alone. He's talking for the whole country. And which one is better? A leader who had been on the seat and he sees no evil, he has no evil once he left. He becomes a good boy to every government that is in power. Just become like General Yakubu Gowon, who never see anything wrong with any administration. When Sani Abacha was in power, General Gowon did not criticize him. He didn't see anything wrong. When Babangida was there, he was so cool with him. No government has General Gowon ever pointed out their wrongdoings to draw attention that they are leading the country astray. But we know that if the country was moving in the right direction, we will not be in this mess. Today they have rewarded Gowon with a University of Abuja named after him. For what? Because he doesn't talk about all the mess going on in the country. That's not how. If you want your name to be used for any strategic institution in Nigeria, that's not how to get it. You have to be able to be somebody like Obasanjo, who when you see evil, you call it out. When you see good, you praise it. So if Garba Shehu thought that they can diminish Obasanjo by calling him a meddlesome individual when he left office, Nigerians appreciate what Obasanjo has been doing. Nigerians know that these leaders, if you left them, if you don't put them in check, they will do even worse than we are seeing right now. It is when they think of people like Obasanjo, when Tinubu is about doing anything he wants to do, sometimes they will remember what will happen. Obasanjo could write a letter, because Garba Shehu was saying that Obasanjo is fond of writing letters to demarcate his opponent, his predecessor. Obasanjo will write a letter. Of course, Obasanjo writes letters. Obasanjo writes books. Obasanjo is an intellectual. Yes, he is. He may not have been a PhD when he was on seat, but you can tell that Obasanjo knew better than the PhDs who had money to run this country. And how many are they? Have just Dr. Goodluck Jonathan and Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe. But Nnamdi Azikiwe's era was gone. I'm not comparing Obasanjo with Zeke. I'm comparing Obasanjo with those who came after him in 1999. And you will see that Obasanjo has done well for this country. In fact, his so-called meddlesomeness is what this country needs. We don't need leaders who will not speak truth to power. We don't need leaders who will be acting like Goodluck Jonathan, like General Gowon, like Buhari, who fed off the scene. Anytime you see Buhari, when Buhari was talking was when he was looking for the presidency, and he was always talking to protect his regional interest, because that was his political base. But now he doesn't talk. The reason why he doesn't talk is because he was looking for nothing else. But Obasanjo talks. He's not looking for anything, but he talks. You can't compare him with Buhari. Even if Buhari does not want to talk to Nigerians or talk to about his successor, where he's going wrong. What had he said at international level? What had he said? Where have they ever sought his opinion on contemporary issues around the world? All over the world, past leaders are cashing out from their knowledge and power. Yes. If you look at Barack Obama, look at Bill Clinton. These people are people that commands $10,000, $100,000, $200,000 speaking events around the world because they have something to offer. And it is in that league that Obasanjo belonged to. I don't think that Buhari belongs to that league. And when Tinubu will leave office, I don't think that he will be in a position to be sought after like Obasanjo. Because the world knows the difference between a leader like Obasanjo and the others who had claimed that they are leaders and comparing themselves to Obasanjo. That's my take on Garba Shehu's diatribe against Obasanjo for allegedly meddling on the affairs of his predecessors. I don't know what you think about this, but whatever is your position, let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it hard and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.